Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Valentine's Day look part 2. I really wanted to use this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette because I love this palette for pinks, and I'm not really a pink girl, but I love how this looks for my skin tone. It shows up on my skin, as you can see. And I wanted to just do something else, for Valentine's Day, another look other than just, red lip and smoky eye and, just the typical Valentine's Day look. So I wanted to do something soft and pretty and easy. So I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to start adding fashion to my channel, of course. I am a fashion girl at heart. I have a fashion background. But quarantine, she been tap dancing on these thighs, so I can't really fit anything right now. So y'all get ready to get, what I can fit, which is my tops. So these are the only things I still can get in. So y'all get ready to get these right now until the rest of me can, squeeze into the rest. So this is what we're going to rock with right now. So, also too, there's going to be a lot of lighting changes in this video. I apologize for it. I'm still trying to get my footing as far as my lighting. I'm not really good at the lighting and stuff yet. So that's, I'm going to work on that. But, I would love for you guys to stay subscribed. If you want to see how I got this look with my watery eyes, because these lashes are killing me. Keep watching. Oh, and I'm wearing Christopher John Rogers. Yes, this was the same brand Kamala Harris was wearing inauguration night. But this is a brand that's been popping way before then. Black designer from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. His stuff is being sold on Shop McMillan, I believe, and also Net-a-Porter. So if you guys are into fashion like me, his stuff is pretty pricey, but it's worth it. American-based designer. His clothes are beautiful, especially if you're into color. He has a good size range. Christopher John Rogers. So, if you guys are interested, Net-a-Porter. Again, if you are interested in how I got this look, keep watching. So, I was going to start with my La Mer, but I can't find it. So, we're going to start with the Bobbi Brown, of course, Vitamin Enriched Face Base for the face and the eyes. Like this time of year, like my skin goes through it because I have extremely dry skin. I mean, like sometimes I can get patches underneath my my eye, and it really makes me sick. It's just like the dramatics my skin goes through. I want to punch myself sometimes. So I'm getting my menu ready for Valentine's Day. It's kind of like, I love Valentine's Day, but it's like sometimes I feel like I'm getting gypped because my husband's birthday is the 13th. So Valentine's Day is right after his birthday. And of course, like anybody, would want, he wants his day all about him. Of course, like anybody would want, he wants his birthday all about him because I'm not sharing my day. So I get it. You don't want your day to be all about you, and then you turn around the next day and you got to pamper somebody else. It's like, what the hell's going on? So I'm going to do something a little different today. I always put foundation under my eye, but today I'm going to use the Becca under eye brightening corrector in medium to deep. I'm going to do that first and then put my foundation on. Because I love this stuff, but it depends on the powder that I use. Sometimes I feel like I can see like grabbing or bunching with the powder that I set my under eye with. Because I want to get the Huda Beauty powder and try that. I'm not trying to look silver. Okay. Now I'm going to go in, and I don't use a primer really because it's just another step that I'm not going to have to remember anyway. It's bad enough I do my whole eye and then go outside. I don't have mascara, not knowing, like, I be forgetting. So I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Foundation Stick in Cinnamon 440G. And I went into the store to Sephora and got matched for this. And I was going to use Mocha because it's a girl that I follow on YouTube, and she uses Mocha. I believe that's the color. I'm going to stipple it because I have a bad habit of sometimes swirling my foundation, and you don't want to do that. Like, I'll start, going like this, and it's, I guess you can do that after you get it in, but I'll do that in the beginning, and it's just like, it's not the move. So you don't want to do that. You want to kind of like stipple it in. I like this already. I'll be doing these. I'll be recording, and I can't see sometimes. And I'll go back and look at the video. All this right here don't be having no foundation on it. I'll be like, girl, if you don't pay attention, because I have to be careful, not to get it all in my hair. But I mean, you gotta have a foundation on, sis. Like, where you going? Forehead, totally different color than the rest of you. I like this. And it makes your skin look really good. I wonder, like, my sister told me that this might be better than the Hourglass. And I don't know. So far, this is looking good. I'm going to use the Born This Way next concealer in Mocha. Now, when I did my covering up my dark circles video, which I might have to redo that one because I don't know. When I re-look at it, it's like, when you know how sometimes when you're doing something in person and then when you're doing it on camera, it's like a totally different situation. I'm looking at it on camera and I'm like, well, first of all, why is my eye silver? Like, what is the tea? But I mean, when you just start, you don't know what the hell you're doing, so you just rocking with it. So I was using Caramel for my concealer, which was a little too neutral. So I went back and got swatched again, and the girl told me to try Mocha. So that day I put it underneath my eye. I love it. So let's see how it does with this foundation. And I'm not going to put, because I usually put some Kevyn Aucoin with it in SX13. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to wait and see how this looks, because I do that because, again, it was neutral, and I felt like sometimes it can look a little gray under my eye. So the Kevyn Aucoin, I feel like, was a little more golden. So I would mix it so I can see if I can get a better color underneath my eye. For some reason, I feel like it's so hard for me to match myself as far as foundation, because I feel like my undertone, I can't figure it out, because I don't feel like I'm super golden. I don't think I'm neutral, because sometimes if I get neutral, it can look gray. I'm not yellow, I don't think. And I'm not pink, so it's I don't know. And I always like to be darker, but when I go to get matched, it's like they always want to try to match me exactly my face. And I hear you're supposed to match your chest to your face. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out like everybody else. But we're going to have this sit for a second so that we can let it dry down. Apparently, my sister told me that Jackie Aina said, to let your concealer dry down. I don't really remember where I heard it. I know I heard it. So if that's where I heard it from, shout out to Auntie Jackie, because this is an excellent tip to let your concealer sit, especially if you have bad under eye darkness like I do. But while I'm letting that sit, I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario Deep Eye Prep and Set in Deep, and I'm going to use this color here for my lids. because I guess I'm going to assume my husband doesn't watch my videos anyway, unless he be sneaking and watching them. He hasn't mentioned it to me. I mean, I hope he hasn't until I start to get better, because he'll be like, girl, what is you doing? I think for his birthday, I was looking in the store. Me and my mom was in the mall, and we went into the La Crusette store, and they have the cutest little ramekins in red and heart shape. And I wanted to get some until I saw the price. We're not doing that about no heart shape ramekins. So I'm going to put them in my regular little small La Crusette ramekins, and I have one that has the Eiffel Tower on it, so you know I love that one. And I'm going to make a lobster fried rice. I seen this online, and then they had the tail fried and set on the top of it. Definitely making that. I have to figure out what I want to make to go with it, though, because I guess asparagus, like, you know, like, what y'all making? Like, is anybody else cooking? Because I need some other ideas other than asparagus. Even though asparagus is fine, but like, what else do you make? Like, is the lobster, is that the protein? Like, do I have to make chicken or turkey or something on the side? Like, I'm not really sure what else I want to make, but I know I want to make something else. Like, you see how much better that covers when, like, you let it sit? I just have to be careful. I feel like this color is so much better. And I put a little more at the bottom because I have deep set little cavity or whatever that's called right there. Yeah, I feel like that's so much better. And take some right there. Yeah, I really have to be careful because I make sure I'm not like stabbing myself too much, because make sure I'm not stabbing myself too much because my eyes are really sensitive and they water for every little reason. So I'm going to set, I've never did this with the Mario, but I seen someone else do it. So I said, all right, well, let me try. I'm going to set my lid with the Mario powder. See, like my eyes trying to water already. So for my under eye, where'd she go? Now, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder and honey and set my under eye. I'm going to go and pick up the Huda Beauty powder because I keep hearing how good it is. And also, I'm going to try the peach powder that my sister said she uses. I don't like, I mean, I guess it would be baking, but I don't put a lot on for it to sit. I guess it's enough. Okay. This is something that I rarely do, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna I'm gonna assume this is what we're supposed to do because everybody else does it. So let's see. Let's let this sit for a second. So my next step, I'm going to do bronzer. So I have this new brush from Scott Barnes, number 65. This is supposed to be a contour bronzer brush. So we're going to use that with the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in Mahogany. If you guys know any other bronzers that are really good, powder bronzers, because I'm not really good at liquid bronzers yet, like, let me know and I will try it, because oh, okay. Okay, so it's like dense in the middle and it's like thin on the end. So I'm going to assume the ends is where you blend it. Oh, wait up. Child, these are fancy smancy brushes. You need a whole tutorial on how to use the brushes. Oh, okay, I see it. Oh. All right, I gotta wait until, I gotta be careful with my chin, because my top, I don't want no issue on my top. Okay, so let's blend out this. Okay, no, what we do this for again? Because I guess it's supposed to bring light, I guess. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Okay. And I want to get the Anastasia, that new gel stuff that you got, that she has for the eyebrows. I want to get that. I'm going to pick that up too while I'm at Sephora. I got to write that down. But for now, I'm going to use the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. Okay, so I'm going to set my brows. I have to keep my eye on Chloe because she'll have my whole place chewed up. Okay, so now on to the eyes. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury shadow in Pillow Talk. And this is one of the prettiest palettes. And what I like about it is sometimes when you get palettes with like lighter colors, like they're ashy on the skin, especially, you know, darker skinned people, or they don't show up enough, because I've gotten shadow palettes and it's like my sister uses it, who's a lighter, much lighter shade than I am, and it's beautiful on her. I get it and I'm in the mirror like, well, where's that? What's going on? Like, you don't see nothing. So this, when I tried it, it's like it actually showed up. So we're going to see if it actually shows up on camera or if it's going to make it like I'm lying. This BH Cosmetics brush number 5. And I'm going to use, it's not saying, I think this is the smoke color. I'm going to assume this color right here. I'm going to use that color in my crease and drag it out some. Let me get up a little bit closer. And I have hooded eyes, as you can see. So it's kind of like a struggle for me to do my eyes. But, you know, I'm figuring it out, what works for me. I'm not really a big fan of Charlotte Tilbury. Tilbury, I guess that's how you say it. Her shadows, because like I said, a lot of that stuff does not show up on my skin. I don't know if I'm not putting enough on or what the deal is, but a lot of that stuff just, it's like I don't see nothing, sis. What's going on? Okay, I'm going to take a Morphe Y16 brush and blend the edges out a little more. I got a little bit of fallout right there. It's not bad. The way I'm digging in it, I'm surprised it's not more. Chloe got like 3 masks on the floor chewing it up. Like, I'm glad masks aren't scarce the way they used to be, because I would be really mad right now. I'm going to keep this right in my... Does this happen to anybody else? This eye picks up color so much different than this eye. I have to put so much shadow and so much work into this eye to get it to look like this eye. And it's like, I'll just put a little bit of shadow on and my whole eye is done. Is anybody else's skin different on one eye than it is the other? I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, this eye picks up pigment so much different than this eye. And I don't get it. I'm going to go into my Pat McGrath palette, and I'm going to use this color just to deepen up the outside just a little bit. My Sonia G crease brush, just to deepen up the outside just a little bit. Yeah. I can't see. I need to go on this side. Okay, that's enough. I'm going to just lay it there. And then I'm going to use the same Charlotte Tilbury brush to blend it out. So, going back to the Charlotte Tilbury. Now, this is the tricky part for me, because every time I do this, it's like I have color or shimmer everywhere, and that's not what I want. But I'm going to take some of this shimmer using my finger. Chloe! And I'm going to put, this is the shimmer that I'm going to use, and I'm going to put it in the outer corner of my eye. I'm going to attempt to, so let's see. Using my finger. Can you see it? So I went ahead and did this eye, because I'd be struggling sometimes. But do you see what I mean? How sometimes, because of my hood, it like, the shimmer goes up, but it's okay, as long as you can see it right here. So I'm going to take a little bit more. I'm going to take my Y17 Morphe brush, a little bit more of the pink, what is this, the smoke, and just blend on the side, just to make sure that it's still neat and like a gradient. And it's not too dark, because it's still Valentine's Day. So I still want it to be pretty. I'm going to wipe off this powder. And I don't set my face, because I really don't like to set my face. I like my skin to be like dewy, even in the cold weather. Like, I can't with the, I'm already dry, so I can't with the powder everywhere. So now, what are we doing now? Blush. You know what? Let's use the Wayne Goss 14 for the blush. Do you see why It's not. Do you see why I have to watch her? Like Chloe, my child gonna drive me to drink. Okay. So we're using the Patrick Ta blush in She's So LA. Okay, wait. My light is way too dark. Okay. And She's So LA. Please forgive me, guys, about... Is it picking up? No. Oh. Hold on, child. Let me blend. Oh, goodness. Okay. Is it a lot on one side and not on the other? Okay. Let me just make sure it's not too much. Okay, let me see if I can use the topper with my fingers, because I don't know what I did with my other sponge. I'm gonna have to get another one from Target. And Chloe done chewed up the sponge I got, so hopefully I don't mess this up. Okay, so we're going on now to the lips. Let me get one of my favorite lip liners out. This is Costa Riche from MAC. I love this liner. Let me move up. Child, this line in this top lip, child. Something else. It's something serious. Okay. Now, before I forget, because I will walk right out of here, whole outro, swear I'm done. We're going to do the bottom of our lids. So I'm going to take the Wayne Gosh number 20 brush. The same smoke color, and go under my lid. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of that darker color out of the Pat McGrath and just go in my inner corner. My brush is wet because my eyes are watering. Oh, I'm going to use the Artist Couture and Uncensored. But first, I'm going to put on the KKW lipstick in number 4. Should we do lashes or no? I guess it's Valentine's Day, so it's like we have to. So I'm going to use, of course, the Ardell Demi Lashes, natural and black. Just open them up. If you know me, you know I have putting lashes on is just like my worst nightmare. I hate it because I don't do it right. They're never like directly on my lash line. They're always up here. It's just, girl. But because I want to keep this light and pretty, I'm going to put the lash glue on the lash instead of putting it on my lid, because this is the velour eyelash liner / glue, and I don't want to do that. All right, now this is get ready to be the one here. Let's see if I can get it just closest to my lash line. I'll be back. We got lashes on. Girl, it was a whole ordeal over here. Like, my eyes is watering. I'm trying to hurry up and put color back on my eye. Just like, I don't even have no mascara on my under eye yet. Like, that's too much. Like, anybody that just puts lashes on, just sit them on, and then they just perfect, watch them. Because somebody's in the witchcraft or something. Because lashes, this don't make no kind of sense. This is just too much. This is so stressful. I'm going to use for my bottom lash the MAC Extended Play. Like, look at this. It's just... All right, so now we have to spray, and you know the deal. Because we don't have a relaxer. And I'm going to use something to protect my hair. Ooh. Okay, guys, this is the finished look. I hope you like it. It's very light and, you know, cute and pretty for Valentine's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't... Child, I'm telling you, these lashes. And now my eyes are still watering because the lashes is like something sticking me. Anyway, I love the Huda Beauty foundation. I feel like it's very skin-like, but better. And this might be better than the Hourglass. Like, my sister might have been right, because my skin looks so good. Like, and I have a problem with a lot of times foundation breaking up around my mouth and on my chin. And so far, I've had this on. It's only been like an hour. That's how long it's been taking me to try to get these lashes on, about 10 minutes. But I've only had it on about an hour, and already it's like it melted into my skin. It just looks so good to me. So I think I'm going to keep trying this. This might be a new favorite, because I'm not one to be trying a whole bunch of foundations, even though I know I'm going to have to now for my channel. I'm just not into every time it's a new foundation, I'm just slapping it on my face. Like, I'm really particular about my skin and, you know, the breakouts, and, you know, I don't like matte foundations. I don't want to look matte. I'm very particular about the things I use. And I know I'm going to have to come out of my box now for this channel. But so far, this is a hit. Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. I love this so far. I changed up my under eye routine, and I feel like it's so much better. I put the Becca on underneath my foundation, and I feel like it does so much better as far as the powder caking underneath my eye. I feel like the color Mocha matches me better. Like, I like a highlighted under eye, but it's like, there's a difference between highlighted and looking like this. And I feel like sometimes I was having a bit of a problem trying to find my match for my under eye. The Artist Couture, of course, this is a bomb color. It looks so good on brown skin tones. I love it. My Costa Rica, of course, is my favorite. My Charlotte Tilbury, this is one of my favorite palettes as far as pinks go, because I'm really not a pink girl, but these colors look so pretty on me, I feel like, and it's easy for me to use. And I like how they are mapped out. Like, you know, even though I don't follow the steps, if I wanted to, it's easy to know what color would go where. The shimmer looks really pretty. It's not too chunky. It looks really like creamy and shimmery on my eye. I love it. Of course, the Patrick Ta. This is, I'm going to use some other blushes, but this is like my favorite blush. Blush. I'm saying blush and brush in the same sentence. This is like my favorite blush. I love the topper. I love the color. This is like such an everyday color for me. I would use this wintertime, summertime. Like, I love this. I want to try some other ones from him, but I'm just so hooked on this. I don't want to change it. So I love it so much. I also spray my face with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Set Spray. It has glitter on the bottle, but I don't feel like it has glitter inside, but for some reason it just makes your skin like look really dewy. So I love this. So I hope you guys like the finished look. I would love for you to comment, like, and subscribe. Please share my channel with your friends if you want, so you know we can build our little community. I would really appreciate it. I want you beautiful people to have a great Valentine's Day. Even if you don't have a significant other, still enjoy your Valentine's Day. You're alive. Love yourself. Enjoy yourself. Pamper yourself that day. Cook your dinner. Still get dressed up. Do whatever you want to do. Or stay in the bed. Whatever is good for you that day. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.